People from Facebook ask, these individuals are Horace Mullins Buddha, Buddou, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Carl Jackson. Both of them asked, what made you become celibate? So this celibacy thing was not something that I planned. It was something that came about as me wanting a more of a spiritual connection when I had sexual relations with somebody. So, for instance, I started to look back at the past sexual experiences that I had, and they were not fulfilling. They were just physical. It wasn't anything that connected us together. And I felt empty at times after I left those experiences. I felt like I was giving myself away to somebody who probably didn't really deserve me. I want to connect on a spiritual or soul level, more than like a physical body. I know I have these chests right here, and these 42s. I really don't know the size of them, but I'm more than that. I'm a soul. I have a heart. I have a mind. I have emotions. I love. I want to feel love. I feel like I was giving myself away for free, and I wanted more. I wanted a deeper connection to someone, to someone that wanted me just for me in the inside, not just on the outside. So I want to see if anybody else has. A.K. Moore said, doing great, looking forward to this. Excuse you, LOL. Thanks, sir. Hello, Patrick. Thank you for joining, sir. So, some of the experiences that I had, we didn't talk afterwards. And that led me to feel very, very empty inside. I'm giving myself away, the most intimate part of me, the inside of me, physically, but also you get in a portion of me, the inside of me, my soul. Because when we connect to somebody on a sexual level, that is connecting with them and through energy. We are energy. So you connect with somebody through a sexual experience, you're exchanging energy. And that's important on who you connect with in that way. So I felt empty. We didn't talk. Some of the times I had sex, we didn't talk afterwards. And I'm like, wow, I gave you the most intimate side of me, and you just disappeared. I'm messaging you and trying to contact you, and no response. I gave it up too soon. I gave up the meat too soon. So I say meat because this is a body, right? This is meat. This is meat right here. So when you give up the meat too soon, that's giving away cheap meat. And I'm not cheap meat. So when I started to look back at this, I said, you know what? If I'm giving myself away so easily to people, having these sexual experiences, and meat is like, I look at meat, I'm thinking about McDonald's and Burger King, like a cheap meat, like a hamburger, like a 99-cent hamburger from McDonald's or Burger King. That's 99 cent special. And I said, I'm not this cheap meat. I am a fine, aged, high-priced steak at the finest steakhouse in the world, with the nicest bottle, the most expensive bottle of red wine. That's how I value myself. I don't value myself as some cheeseburger from McDonald's or Burger King that's 99 cents or 89 cents. I think more of myself than that. And I was giving myself away to people. Let's see what A.K. Moore is saying. Do you think you are meeting those type of people because they appeal to you physically versus emotionally or spiritually? That's a good point, Mr. Moore. So, one of the things that I realized looking back at things in hindsight is that when I had those sexual experiences, most of them was when I was under the influence of, guess what? Alcohol. I know many of you can relate to that. Alcohol, poppers, drugs. There's a lot of drugs in the market now that get you to another level outside of your mind and just get you in a relaxed state. So, I was drinking a lot of alcohol during those times. I can count on my hand on how many sexual experiences were really meaningful and connecting. On one hand. And I probably just need like 2 or 3 fingers to count the number of sexual experiences that were really, really meaningful, where I had a deep connection with somebody, where they understood the inside of me. They saw my heart. They saw my soul. They saw the way that I thought. So if you've been chiming into these Welcome Monday conversations, I'm very big on soul and spirituality. And when I talk about the soul is made up of 3 components: the mind, the will, and the emotions. So when I want to connect with somebody right now going forward, I want to know my soul. And I want to be in their soul. So when we talk about the mind, I want to be in their thoughts and their beliefs about life. And talk about the will, the day-to-day actions. I want to be in their thought process about what they're going to do, this day or during a week or during a month. How is Derek going to be included in my day-to-day actions? And emotionally, I want them to feel me, feel the inside of me, the love that I have to give to the world. And the person that I am on the inside, not just the physical me. I love to work out. But I want somebody to connect with me more than this body right here, okay? This is more. It's more than me than the inside of, there's more to me than this body right here. I want you to love me for the inside of me because I love deeply, very, very deeply. Let's see, I saw some comments coming in. My favorite pastor, King, said, boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, one of the other things I wanted to talk about is that I bartended about 18 months ago, summer before last. And when I was bartending, I wasn't drinking. So when I was bartending and I wasn't drinking, people, and these were instances where people were buying me shots. People that were trying to buy, the people that were patrons to the establishment trying to buy, alcohol. They say, "Oh, take a shot." Because sometimes I had my shirt off, trying to give the appeal for the bar experience, and I did my little body roll, and they're like, "Buy me a shot," but they're like, "Oh, take a shot of tequila, Patron." I would take water shots. I was so conscious, and I saw what people were doing during that bartending experience. And I remember some experiences towards the end of the night where people, got my number. I was trying to be nice. I'm still this nice little Southern boy. And I was nice to them. And I gave them my number. And they were outside waiting for me outside of the bar establishment. And it was 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And they were trying to get with me. They were trying to, get the good, get the meat. So... And I turned them down. But as I walked home, because I worked 5 minutes from where I stayed at the time. And I looked back and I said, and I saw them hollering at somebody else. And the person they were hollering at wasn't even that cute, wasn't even that good looking. They weren't quality. I'm not trying to say I'm all that, but I know who I'm better than. And I said, wow, they would just sleep with anybody. It's not me. It's not who I'm in the inside. It's just meat. They just want meat. They just want a jump off. They don't want me. They don't even know me. They just see this physical me. They see this face, this smile, the good energy maybe. But the person that they were talking to outside the restaurant could not compare to me. So this is like it's created a lot of aha moments in my life. And I said, wow, I really want a deep connection with somebody. I just want to be, giving myself up freely sexually to just anybody who just value me as me, because I value myself very, very highly. Let's see what else we got going on. Burgundy, thank you for joining, honey. She said 5 years. I can't settle. Let's see what Burgundy has to say. Mom, I know you love Burgundy. We talk about her a lot. You talk about her a lot. I can't settle for someone who only sees me as something temporary. Yeah. I'm not temporary, baby. I know you're not temporary either, Burgundy. That wonderful voice, boo. Mr. Kevin Taylor said, I know who I am better than. Yes. A.K. Moore says, it's all about conquest. My mom said, Judy Ann said, that's how I feel. My mom said, hey, Burgundy. She loves you, boo. Sorry, I'm like sweating up in here because I'm in this room and there's no AC in here. So if you see me sweating, it's not because I'm like feeling a certain way about this conversation, just because it's hot and I don't have a fan or an AC on or a window open. So just seeing if I have any more questions coming through. No, I don't. So going forward, I just want time. I want somebody that values that gives me their time. So I look at time as our currency, as a spiritual being on earth. We all have the same amount of time within a given day, within a given time span. And when you give me your time and your energy and your attention, that's showing me that you really value me. I have friends, and look, I have been guilty of it too. Get on the app, you're bored, you feel a certain type of way physically, and you hit somebody up. You have an encounter with them, it lasts 10, 20, 30 minutes, then it's over. That's cheap meat. I want your time, your attention, your focused energy towards me. I am more than meat. I'm a soul. I have a heart. I love. I want to feel love. We should all want to feel love. So I'm going to go to another question here. Let's see what I got. Let's see. So this is you, Mr. A.K. Moore. You and actually Sage Raphael says, how has your approach to meeting people or dating changed with celibacy? So as far as like dating, I just want that connection. So if we connect on a level outside of physical, hey, I'm in. So a lot of times when I meet people, look, I love to wear my little tank tops, my little stringy tank tops. I like to wear something when my chest is revealing, and I'm trying to be more conservative these days, but that's why I'm in my core. Ask my mom. My mom is on here. Mom, when we're in Aruba, were you taking pictures of me with my little stringy tank top on and with my little swim trunks on? Yeah, that's me. That's why I'm in my core. So I do that. These things are on my mom. It was my mom and I. And how you see me wearing little swim trunks and wearing little stringy tank tops, that's who I am. I was like that with my mom. I was in the house 24/7 with my mom. I wasn't going out to the club. I wasn't leaving her alone by herself. I was in the house with her. And I said, Mom, hey, Mom, take this picture of me with my little bikini trunk on. That's just who I am. Adam and Eve were naked. Why can't I just be free? I'm liberated without wanting to be like explored like sexual or harassed sexually, just physically. So just make sure I'm asking the question here. As far as dating, I just want somebody to connect to me more than just physical. And sometimes I get people hitting on me when I have a lot of clothes on, and they say, oh, you look good, you look hot. And I say, oh, I'm a good person inside. I'm loved. I love my mom. I love my family. I love my nieces and my nephews. I love my friends. I want to leave this earth with a bang. I want to give back to the world. There's more to me than just physical. I'm not posting pictures on Instagram just showing like my body, my butt cheeks. I'm showing you my travels. I'm showing you my interactions with my friends, with my family. I'm spreading knowledge, spitting out knowledge. This is what the society that we live in now. People just showing butt cracks and cheeks. Even on Facebook today, I saw somebody with a cheek out on the Insta story. Is this what we're going to? There's more to us. We are just not these little bodies, and we're all trying to, a lot of people are trying to seek external validation, but you're completing a whole on your own. Stop trying to put yourself out there physically. What's inside of you? What's in your soul? So let's see what else we got as far as questions. Facebook, Greg Tanis, my old coworker. He's been on the journey as well. Instagram, one Instagram, I'm not getting that much Instagram traction, but my one Instagram comment from Mr. 4N01. And Facebook, Letitia Laverne. Letitia, we grew up in the same block in Louisiana together. We used to play kickball and Foursquare and all those little kiddie games together. They asked, what has been your biggest revelation during the journey? What unexpected lessons that have you learned? And what ways did it help you? I started to value myself more. I always knew that I was high commodity. I'm not trying to say that I'm all that, but I am saying that I always look at things more beyond physical. I always want to connect with somebody in a deeper way, more than just complaining and talking about other people and gossiping. I wanted to connect with you and see what you want to do on earth. What was your purpose? What do you love to do on a day-to-day basis? Who are you on the inside? That's like the most meaningful thing that I can do on a day-to-day basis. It's just to connect with somebody and understand who they are on the inside, not just physical. We are physical beings, but we're spiritual beings having a human experience on earth to experience things. This life is just not about sex. There's more to experience than sex. We look at Jesus and the life of Jesus as an example. His ministry wasn't about sex. He connected with nature. He connected with God. He helped people. He was about love and non-judgment. This is what the human experience is about. When we have sex, sex is giving someone the most intimate side of you. They're touching you. And God created sex on earth for us to feel connected with somebody how he wants to feel with us. Now, don't get your mind a little twisted. Sex is a deep, intimate connection. When you have sex with somebody, you feel them. You feel their soul, their mind, their will, their emotions. We're giving ourselves away like cheap hamburger meat. We're not dogs. You know, when I was growing up, I used to see dogs on the street just humping each other randomly. That's not us. We are human beings. We have dominion over the earth. We can establish governments. We can create schools. We can build skyscrapers, planes, spacecrafts. We can create Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Dogs and cats can't do that. They don't have a soul. Let them hump whatever they want to hump. They can't do that much. We have control over them. We control the earth. God gave us that ability and those talents and those gifts. Let's see what other questions we got. I see a lot of people joining. I think this is the most broadcast Welcome Monday I've had. So Kevin Taylor said, so how do you get to the conversation of the soul without getting distracted by the physical? It's a daily process, Pastor. You know, there's times where I'm like, is this really worth it? But I'm like, I know what I want though. I know the outcome that I want from my life. You know, I know how I value myself now. And I'm not just going to give myself away physically. I mean, I went to the gym just now. A lot of nice people, a lot of nice bodies. Really, really nice. A lot of nice eye candy. But I can't give myself away like that anymore. That's not, I've done that too many times. People don't deserve me. I've seen people that I've given myself away to, and they have, I've seen them in relationships with people that I saw myself greater than. Not to say I'm better than people, but I just know what's inside of me, and I know what's inside of the people. They may have some physical characteristic that's better than me, but at the end of the day, I know that my soul and my heart and my love is so much greater than what they have inside. So let's just see. Let me see what other questions I have over here. Let's see. Miss Letitia Laverne. Was it a struggle being celibate? I am in that stage now. Letitia, thank you for submitting that question. That's very big of you to submit that. So this process wasn't that hard for the first 10 months. As in with anything, when you're getting close to the end of something, when you're getting close to accomplishing like a task or a goal, or you're like right there, almost to the top of the mountaintop, that's when things get the toughest. So at about the 10-month mark, the 10.5 month mark, that's when I'm like, oh, this is tough. And that's actually the point in time where I said, I'm going to make it to a year. So when I had made that conscious decision to make it to a year, because if you remember what I said earlier, this was not planned. I just wanted a more deeper connection with someone outside of the physical, more spiritual. And when I got to that 10-month mark, I said, this is going to be a thing. I'm going to make this 1 year, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to share. I think this is a part of my experience and my journey on earth, to go through this experience and to share it with other people, which I'm doing right now. So the 10-month mark, 2.5 month mark, I said, this is going to happen. Oh, all these thoughts and emotions. I got hit up in the DM. I mean, I got Facebook messages of people showing some photos, some pictures, and I'm like, wow, this is it. Okay, this is really the universe, the opposition that's supposed to occur when you're about to achieve something that's, on earth. This is supposed to happen. This is normal. This is the human experience. This is what, this is what's supposed to happen on earth. So I said, opposition, evil, devil, whatever you want to call it, I said, you're not getting into me this time. I swiped, deleted, whatever. Next message. I'm on purpose. So let's see if I'm answering the question correctly. So yeah. So one thing, Letitia, is that I had given up things previously in life. So as early as 14, I gave up eating like food for a period of time. So fasting, as many would say, that are religious people. So I fast for like periods of time, 24 hours, 36 hours. A part of that was me trying to lose weight because I was a little fatty-watty. But I was 14 years old, and when I did that, I actually connected with God and the universe. That was my first time connecting with God and the universe, because I knew I wanted to like get through that 24-hour, that 36-hour mark of not eating anything I was just drinking water, maybe some liquids at that time. But I connected with God in so many ways, and I got so many direction, inspiration, and guidance on what to do in life. A few years ago, I gave up alcohol during the Lent season. I was a big drinker. I was, not randomly, but I was very, very sexually active because of alcohol. It made me loose, and it made me, give into things that people said to me physically. They didn't know who I was on the inside, but they gave me physical comments, and it made me feel good, the external validation. So I gave up alcohol. I made a conscious decision to give up alcohol. And during that time frame, I saw that I didn't need alcohol to connect with people socially. And that was that moment in time where I started having less sex. I said, wow, I'm not even having sex. And the alcohol was the root cause of me having sex with people. I wasn't even making meaningful connections with people. I was just loose as a goose and getting started. I think that's a song. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. Something like that. I'm not even going to try to rhyme, because that's not even like what I'm good at. But the sex declined as I started getting away from alcohol. And I found new ways to be socially active with people. And I could still do a body rock. I could still have fun without drinking. And there are times and there are moments where friends said, oh, drink this. You're not having fun. I am having fun. I'm chilling. I don't need a drink to have fun all the time. I drink when I want to. There's also periods of time when I give up social media. If I feel like I'm on social media too much, I give up social media for a period of time. I give up social media for 3 to 4 months one time. Sometimes I give it up for 24 hours at a time, just to focus on some things in life and some life goals and the simple things in life that we often lose touch with because we're so into the external validation, into the physical world. Another thing that I gave up, I can't remember it. Oh, TV. I don't watch TV anymore. Ever since the Trump election, TV has not been a thing. I don't keep up with a TV show. I don't keep up with a sports team. I'm very, very big into LSU football, but there are a lot of losses where I was wasting 3 to 4 hours where I could have been developing myself as a person, as a spirit, as a soul, watching these Tigers lose a game and me getting upset. I'm not telling you to stop watching your favorite show or stop watching your favorite sport. But I'm just saying these are things that helped me through the process, I believe, helped me through getting through the celibacy period because I had already built a mindset in sacrificing or fasting on certain things and not needing things in the world. Let's see, I saw a lot of comments come in. I might have to respond to some people after this broadcast. Let's see. I'm trying to get through this fast enough. Letitia said, I just asked about that. How do you handle peer pressure to change with your friends? Do you cut some of them off? I just explain the situation as the best possible. Letitia, that's a good point. So I love all of my friends. I love them all dearly. And any of my friends that I come in contact with that come into a new season of life, I tell them what I'm going through and I say, I feel like I'm losing some of my friends. I love them dearly, but I'm changed. I have a different path right now in life, and I want to do more things, and I want to evolve as a person. I know that what God has instilled in me, and I know I need to do it going forward. So I know who I need to be around. I know the conversations that I need to have. This was a very, very and still a challenging experience or moment for me, evolving and distancing yourself from friends because of the conversations that they have. But there's a song that's called Your Destiny. It's more important than anything. I can send it to you, but one of my friends sent that to me last year, and I listened to that and said, your destiny is more important than anything. Those lyrics in the song is very, very powerful, and it's so, so true. That's what brings you more peace on earth, because I don't want to live or be older in life and regret things, because I see people that are older in life right now, and I've witnessed people that have regrets, things that they didn't do because they gave into peer pressure. So your destiny is more important than anything, Letitia. Mom said, I'm proud of you, son. I'm trying my best, Mom. I'm trying my best to get to the world as best as I can. Okay, let's see. I think I asked all the questions already, except one that I'll save for the... I'll just go ahead and ask it right now. So Facebook, AK Moore, my friend from DC, and Instagram, Mr. 4N01, both asked this question. Do you abstain from masturbation? So for me, celibacy and abstinence, or celibacy is just sexual intercourse, penetration, oral. So for me, those are things that you do away, you abstain from to be celibate. The masturbation has declined greatly. I would say that. But and one thing I want to say to a lot of people is that oral is sex. It is a form of sex. I know some people that I've had the conversation with saying that, oh, I've been celibate too. Then they say, oh, I did oral. I'm like, that's sex, honey. Oral sex, duh. Let's see. AK Moore replied to my mom, "You raised a great soul." She sure did. She didn't know what was in me though. Did you know all of this was inside of me, Mom? I'll let her answer that. So, I just want to say that this. We talked about sex and celibacy. Sex is a wonderful thing, my friends. It's on earth for us to have sex. That's how most of us procreate. That's how most of us were born. But it's love. It's not random. We're not dogs on the street. We have dominion over the earth. We can create things. We can invent things. When you give somebody your body, when you have sexual relations with them, you're giving them the most intimate part of you, your soul. And we are energy. We're a physical energy, and our soul is non-physical energy. You can connect with the wrong energy, and there's some bad energy out there. There are some wicked souls and some bad souls out there that could really mess you up. When you interact or have sexual relations with somebody that has that bad energy, that bad wickedness, or that bad soul, that can mess you up for a long time, decade, maybe even a lifetime. It's happened to me. Be careful. Be very, very careful who you have relations with. This is very important. And value yourself. Who do you value yourself as? Or what value do you have on your meat? Respond. Sister Didi, what's the value of your meat? Mine is priceless, honey. Do you believe it's impossible to connect with someone physically? Impossible. I think it's a responsible choice on what outcome you want in life. Do you believe it's impossible to connect with someone physically? We do connect with them physically, but you should connect with them if you want a more meaningful connection, you can connect with them in a spiritual way. My last relationship, we got baptized together. I still think we're connected together spiritually, but we're just at different stages in life. And I need them to experience things for themselves, things that I've experienced, and I don't want to hold them and stop them from experiencing those things. But I still think that spiritually, they understand me and understand my soul. They just haven't had the number of experiences that I have had in life. My mom said, "Honey, your mom has been 14 years, but you know that. Love me. I'm priceless." Yes, honey, you're priceless. Okay. I think I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you for joining. And this is an important conversation. I would do it again. This has been great. After I started posting about this, people have reached out to me saying they're at their 6th, 7th year mark. People say they've gone on the journey as well. They've been celibate for a year, 2 years, 3 years. They got a lot of clarity. I've gotten a lot of clarity. My life is more purposeful now. I'm more conscious about what I want to do, who I want to connect with. I'm not cheap meat. I value myself now, and I did have some moments in my life where I gave into sex easily. External validation, alcohol, peer pressure. Just lost. I was lost. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what my end goal was. And once I started to fast and sacrifice from certain things like sex and TV and alcohol and social media and food, I became more conscious and aware, connected to God, connected to the universe. And this is what's possible for you, everybody. Because I feel like the world is in a danger right now, because a lot of us are just trying to seek external validation. Everybody wants to be validated. Everybody wants to feel loved. Everybody wants to know that what they did is good enough. Even Beyonce, she was on Oprah one time, and she said to Oprah after the break, "Was that good enough?" You are good enough. You're doing the best that you can do right now. Love yourself. You're not cheap meat. You're a high-priced, aged, juicy, tender steak with the most expensive bottle of red wine. I love you. I love you all. Have a great day.